Prepare for the loading screen that will be your mind exploding from amazing gaming news. Are you expecting this? I bet you're not. Oh, let's do this.
Hello and welcome to Respawn TV. I'm your former host, Devin Van Zant, standing in for Nate Quick, and this is your source for all things nerd culture. Let's start things off with this week's up-and-coming releases. You can look forward to seeing these titles and many more released throughout the month on your favorite platforms. This week's releases are Calm Waters, April 13th for the PC and Mac. This 2.5D indie murder mystery is the result of a Kickstarter that funded a single developer to make the game over the course of 6 years. Calm Waters is a point-and-click adventure title that pulls influence from series like Lost and Twin Peaks. The game features a protagonist, Peter Taylor, a recent widower who teams up with a journalist and an adventure-seeking waiter to investigate a mysterious island while on vacation abroad. Full Throttle Remastered, April 18th for the PC, Mac, Linux, PS4, and PS Vita. This remake of a 1995 LucasArts motorcycling game follows in the footsteps of Day of the Tentacle and Grim Fandango by re-releasing with brand new graphics, as well as a system for switching back and forth between the new and old graphics. The dialogue is pulled from the original game, with Double Fine creator and former LucasArts employee Tim Schafer citing it as irreplaceable. Guardians of the Galaxy, the Telltale series, Episode 1, Tangled Up in Blue. April 18th for the PC, the Mac, PS4, Xbox One, iOS, and Android. This is the first episode of Telltale's Guardians series, which follows the comic book continuity rather than the MCU film. The plot will revolve around a mysterious artifact that each member of the team wants for themselves, but must protect from a malicious entity that also wants it. The game, like other Telltale titles, will be presented episodically in a graphic adventure style. The Disney Afternoon Collection, April 18th for the PC, the PS4, and the Xbox One. This collection contains 6 Capcom-developed NES titles that were based on cartoons in Disney's Disney Afternoon lineup. These titles include DuckTales 1 and 2, Darkwing Duck, Tailspin, and Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers 1 and 2. These old titles were lovingly ported to modern systems by Digital Eclipse, who also added new features like rewinding time and boss rush game modes. Keep tuned in each week to get news on up-and-coming release dates for new and exciting games. Up next, check out Esports Now by Sean Nino.
Not good.
That's no bueno.
That's it. Poor Leffen. He did
Unless
so much.
Ice can pull a miracle.
Nah. Oh no.
No.
Oh no.
This is Esports Now, and I'm Sean Nino. This episode starts with the end of the regular season for the North American League Championship Series and the European League Championship Series. The brackets are set and playoffs are ready to start for the quarterfinal round of each league.
Back to Cody's son. They play ping pong with the AD carry, and now 2 members of Immortals are down as 3 fight and go for broke. Dignitas take the series 2-0 and look for playoffs.
Europe will have Misfits against Splice and H2K versus Fnatic. The highest remaining seed will face the Unicorns of Love, and the lower seed will have to go against G2 Esports. In North America, Phoenix 1 squares up against Team Dignitas, then Counterlogic Gaming plays FlyQuest. The highest remaining seed will play Cloud9, and the lower seed gets Team Solo Mid.
And Team Envy, welcome back to the North American LCS.
Team Liquid will end this game.
TL, welcome back to the LCS.
The absolute madness here. It's Bialy in a 1 versus 4, and that's the end of it. 16-2 in favor of SK Gaming as they take down Virtus Pro on Mirage here to end the day with.
In Counter-Strike Global Offensive news, E-League's TV broadcast has been nominated for a 2017 Sports Emmy in the Outstanding Studio Design/Art Design category. E-League is up against NBC's Summer Olympics broadcast, Fox's NFL Sunday, the UEFA Euro Cup on ESPN, and Mike and Mike, a sports talk radio show on ESPN. Being nominated for a Sports Emmy means the traditional sports media industry is actually accepting esports broadcast as being a part of the greater sports ecosystem.
He'll find the mark, but
Now, FaZe, let's make sure we're disciplined this time, shall we? Let's not all face them. You've got the bomb, set up the crossfires, that will do. Nico closes it out. What a great game that was.
And in games for CSGO, one of the opening matches for the SLI League Season 3 kicks off with a rematch from the IEM Season 11 World Championship KNWT quarterfinals between North and Immortals, and in that match, North beat Immortals 16-3. And G2 Esports lineup has been one of the most hyped lineups since Simple joined Natus Vincer, though the team has not had the explosive start that many would have hoped. The matchup also features the LAN debut for Ninjas in Pajamas fielding Draken. G2 Esports defeated the Ninjas in Pajamas 16-6. Thank you for joining me here on Esports Now this week. We talked about League of Legends and some CSGO news. I've been your host, Sean Nino. We now send it back to Respawn TV.
Thanks, Sean. Former Harmonix programmer Roger Moresh and his wife Valerie were found dead in their home with their 2 cats from acute carbon monoxide intoxication on January 23rd this year. At the time, Moresh had been working on a new game, a co-op platforming adventure called Shard. Shard's gameplay was inspired by a blog post written by Roger Johansson about recreating the Mona Lisa using only 50 polygons through genetic programming. Using a similar technique, Moresh developed a program that rendered images and frame-by-frame animations by breaking the images into triangles. This allowed Shard's gameplay to be creative, confusing, and chaotic, as well as reactive to the player's experience without having to animate every foreseeable event. Unfortunately, Moresh's early death prevented him from seeing his recently founded company, Glug Glug, publish the game. However, Shard's development is not over. The small team Moresh assembled to help him build the game have finally decided to finish it out using the mechanics and principles that Moresh had planned as a loving tribute to him. It is uncertain when the game will be released, but those willing to sign up for the game's newsletter can get updates at www.shard-game.com. We'll continue after some commercials, but first here is Wyatt Bell with This Week in Tech.
Hey, what's up guys? I'm Wyatt Bell and welcome to This Week in Tech. This week, we'll be taking a look at the Samsung Galaxy Gear S3 smartwatch. The S3 is the latest installment in the smartwatch lineup from Samsung. It will not, however, be replacing the Galaxy Gear S2, but will simply sell alongside it. The Gear S3 comes in 2 options, the Classic Edition and the Frontier Edition. The Frontier Edition is a more rugged version of the Gear S3, having a matte black finish. The Classic Edition has a silver finish and looks more like a traditional wristwatch compared to the Frontier. You can definitely tell that it is a more modern style of watch. Both have the rotating bezel that has become a standard feature on Samsung model smartwatches. This rotating bezel is what makes things work on the Gear S3. As you rotate the bezel, it cycles through the different options on the watch. Once you land on the app that you want to use, simply use the touchscreen feature to choose that app. The Gear S3 has a 1.3-inch Super AMOLED HD display and is scratch resistant with Gorilla Glass. It is a fairly large smartwatch, so those in the market for a more compact, smaller smartwatch may not like the Gear S3 as much. The S3 is IP certified water and dust resistant. With military regularization, it performs well in extremely cold and hot temperatures. This is a nice touch as it will not get too hot or too cold to function normally. You can also personalize your Gear S3 by adding any 22mm watch strap. This is a nice touch for those who like to have their own unique look on their smartwatches. This is a new feature, as on past models of the Gear, it only had the strap that came standard with the device upon buying it. The biggest difference between the Frontier and the Classic is that the Frontier, a more outdoorsy option, has LTE capabilities, letting notifications that go to your phone also go straight to your watch as well. You can also take calls on the Gear S3 with a built-in microphone and speaker combo. This makes things much easier for you if you don't want to carry your phone with you on something like a hike. As well as calling capabilities, you can also text and listen to music on the Gear S3 with apps like Spotify, and you can also connect to a Bluetooth speaker on top of that. This feature is one of my absolute favorite things about the Gear S3, as I am an avid music listener and an avid Spotify user. If you happen to be a more outdoorsy kind of person and might be a little more rough on your watch than you typically would, then the Frontier is probably the way to go for you. If you tend to stay inside more often or work in an office job of some sort and want a more traditional style sharp-looking watch, then you may want to go with the Classic Edition. Overall, the Samsung Galaxy Gear S3 is a very nice addition to the Samsung smartwatch family. It's hard to believe that in such a short amount of time that smartwatches have been around, you can do all of the things on and much more on such a small device. It is an incredibly powerful little device. This has been Wyatt Bell with This Week in Tech. Now back to Respawn TV.
Welcome back to Respawn TV. I'm your host, Devin Van Zant, and you just saw Wyatt's pack, This Week in Tech. Now it's time for our new segment, NWIRL. We'll take a look at some of the nerd culture right here in Maryville. Mackenzie and Nelson have our story.
My name is Nathaniel Cochran. I am a sophomore here at Northwest, and I am a broadcast production major. I have been playing D&D for about 10 years now, or at least have had an interest in them. D&D, at its core, is a tabletop RPG, role-playing game, where groups of players get together and go through whatever scenarios they want, just with their imaginations. At the core of the game, gameplay-wise, what it is you roll dice to determine what happens, and then you just kind of play along. It is a game in which the Dungeon Master sets the party's course and then has to deal with the party's actions. But D&D is more than just rolling some dice and doing some action math. D&D is storytelling. Role-playing is one of the more important parts of D&D, where when I play D&D, I am not playing Nathaniel Cochran. I am playing as my character, Brawin Ironash. Brawin is a barbarian, but me interacting with my other players and interacting with the world that the Dungeon Master creates for us is a really great way for storytelling. And even being a Dungeon Master yourself, you can buy a cell anywhere, you can find a cell online, but as a Dungeon Master, there's a whole sense of pride in building your own world, making a world that you create. Creating characters and plot lines and plot hooks that make your players want to keep playing, rather than just, hey, let's go kill more stuff. D&D is an amazing creative outlet, from character art to writing. Every time I make a character, I write a 3 or 4 page backstory because I want this character to exist in the real world. Not to mention just the world itself of D&D, the monsters, the mythology, all of it. You see it in all of our pop culture, and it's just amazing. D&D, it's great.
Apple is looking to rethink its lineup again in the next few years. The company has taken the rare initiative of pre-announcing parts of its new product lineup. The iMac will be seeing a new revision sometime this year, and the Mac Pro is being completely revamped. John Gruber described the Mac Pro problem in a blog post where he detailed the way that the current 2013 Mac Pro revision used CPUs and GPUs. "I think we designed ourselves into a bit of a thermal corner, if you will," he said. "We designed a system with the kind of GPUs that at the time we thought we needed and that we thought we could well serve with 2 GPU architecture. That was the thermal limit we needed or the thermal capacity we needed. But workloads didn't materialize to fit that as broadly as we'd hoped." No word about the new Mac Pro has been released other than the fact that it won't release in 2017 and will be much more focused towards Apple's Pro users, who can make up to 30% of Apple's consumers, depending on how you define what a professional user is. The company has also apologized for neglecting the Pro line for so long. We're going to take a short break for some commercials, but first here's Jack McCormick with Why?
Hello, Respawners. My name's Jack McCormick, and this is my face, and I sincerely apologize for that. But the reason I'm making you look at it is so you can make fun of it on this week's episode of Why. Today on Why we'll be playing Chicken Scream, the only game that lets you move a chicken entirely with your voice. It's a viral game going around right now, and you know what? People seem to like it, so we're gonna give it a try, shall we? Let's give it a go. See, there's a sensitivity bar. Oh, and I already killed myself talking to you guys. Sensitivity bar down. Chicken pakaku, chicken pakaku, chicken pakaku. See, straight to my death, straight to my death. Again, now let's turn the sensitivity up. Pakaku, pakaku. Oh, spikes. Spikes will murder your chicken, you gotta remember that. Sensitivity. We'll go medium sensitivity. Sensitivity! Chicken, chicken, run. Oh, I told you to run. You jumped. You don't listen, chicken. Nighttime. Chicken. Get the coin. Ooh, jump over the ledge. Over the spikes. To grandmother's house we go. Across the log. Dirk, go. Best score. Wait for that log. Wait for that log. Wait for that log. And jump, chicken. Ooh, we're getting. And jump, chicken. Run, chicken, run, chicken, run. It was a good movie. Oh, you didn't run quick enough. Continue watching? No, I don't want a new chicken. I want my old chicken. 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 Chicken, jump. Chicken, oh, you didn't jump far enough. All right, we're back. We back. Chicken, go! Chicken, jump! Chicken, 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 oh. Jump, chicken, jump! Jump, chicken, jump, jump, jump! Get going, chicken. Chicken, jump now! Dodge death! Dodge death again! Freedom! Run across the log, run across the log, run across the log, run across the log, run across the log. And jump to safety! Jump to safety again. More coins. Oh, we're getting far. And jump, chicken. And jump again, chicken. You missed the coin, chicken. Jump, chicken. Oh, that was a walk, chicken. That was a walk. This ain't baseball. Chicken, jump! Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Chicken, scream! Chicken, jump! Chicken, run! Chicken, thigh! Chicken, wide! Chicken, butt! Chicken, dinner! Winner, winner, chicken dinner! Chicken, go! Chicken, flee! Flee, 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 flee. You're not fleeing fast enough, jump! Okay, chicken, jump again, chicken. Safety. Safety coin, chicken. Chicken, you're gonna do it now, chicken. Chicken, 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 chicken. Chicken, go! Oh, we got our best score, chicken. Chicken, go now, chicken. Chicken, jump on that thing, chicken. You jumped over it, chicken. Jump, chicken. Run, chicken. Oh, chicken. I'd feel bad about how many chickens I've killed so far, but then I remember all the times I've played Ocarina of Time, and then, you know, when you hit the chickens and they all swarm you, it's not a merciful death by them chickens. They'll get you. So, screw them. Go, chickens, go! Not that time, chicken. Chicken run, chicken jump, chicken peacock, chicken peacock, peacock, chicken. Bagak, 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 bagak. Run, chicken, run, 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 freeze! You died, chicken. You died. Couple more go-arounds. Chicken, scream! Chicken, avoid death! Chicken, live! Chicken, get the coin! I command you to live, chicken! I command you to run, chicken! Do my bidding, chicken! Get over this log, chicken! Oh. Jump again, chicken. Get the coin. Get the other coin. Scoot, 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 jump. You scooted when you should have jumped, chicken. You scooted when you should have jumped. There we go. It's nighttime. Chicken, by the light of the moon we ride. Oh, nope. Or you just die. Alright, it's 10 sensitivity up. Go, chicken! Oh, I'll just launch you straight to your death. That's what'll happen. Chicken! Go, chicken! No. No sensitivity, chicken. Just wants to die. Chicken! Jump! Chicken! The floating spikes will kill you every time, chicken. All you have to do is not jump. Alright, chicken. Jump, chicken! Chicken. Oh, you missed. Well then. Chicken. Chicken. Oh, here's the one that kills you every time, chicken. Scoot, 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 scoot. Jump, chicken. Ooh, scoot, scoot, jump, chicken. Well, that's about all the time we have here on Why. But just remember, kids, I scream, you scream, we all scream for chicken scream, because that's how the game works. There's no any other way to play it. So, back to Respawn TV.
You just saw Jack's Pack Why. Respawn TV and Delta air each week Monday through Thursday at 8 o'clock p.m. And you can watch our content online at facebook.com/respawn8 and on KNWT's YouTube page. Hey everybody, show writer and former host Devin Van Zant here. When I'm writing for Respawn, producing a segment of Delta, or making a pack, one of the questions that I always try to keep in mind is, what do I want Respawn to look like? This isn't an easy question because it has a lot of answers. I have to keep in mind the original intention of the show's creators, the various style changes the show has undergone over the years, the direction that I want to take the show personally, and the comfort and job safety of anyone who works on the show after me. However, there is one answer that gels perfectly with the show's history, the current tone, and a formula that will hopefully carry on into the show's future. I want Respawn to look just a little bit like JonTron. John Jafari's hit show JonTron released its pilot to YouTube in late 2010. It started strictly as a video game review show with facecam cutaways, not unlike the style that classic reviewers like the Nostalgia Critic or the Angry Video Game Nerd were using at the time. Although it was a little cheesy, it has some jokes that are still well loved by fans.
This is the first 3 minutes of the game!
It didn't take long for John to get his feet either. Over the next year, John released review after review that both entertained his growing audience and held up well enough to be considered classics today. Joe and Mac, Monster Party, Mighty Max, the Bubsy Collection, and several more joined the ranks of Daikatana and Castlevania Legacy of Darkness as JonTron reviewed titles. He also played with his formula during these early years, leading to many of his top 10 videos and some more unorthodox explorations like Malkovich's Gaming Show or the infamous Apples and Grapes.
You came here from California? Like to Texas from California? I mean, it's freaking cold out there. Do you need anything? Apples and grapes. Dude, you lucked out.
What propelled John forward was not an in-depth knowledge of game design, a deep understanding of theming, or a unique selection of review titles, but his charismatic demeanor.
But this isn't most people! This is JonTron!
His vivid sense of humor.
Yeah, Wally, I know how you feel. My dad doesn't wear pants either. Dad!
And his common sense approach to reviewing game mechanics and difficulty that made him seem like an everyman.
But A don't do it, and B don't do it, so what do it? This controller only got to it.
John's popularity and a chance friendship with internet darling Aaron Hansen, also known as Egoraptor, allowed the two to play a crucial role in the still infantile genre of Let's Plays.
Hey, I'm Grumps! I'm not so Grump! And we're the Game Grumps!
During this time, production of JonTron slowed, but did not degrade in quality. Episodes like Space Ace, Nightshade, and Goosebumps are still well beloved by fans today.
Fool me once, I'm mad. Fool me twice, How could you? Fool me 3 times, you're officially that guy, okay? You know the one. You go to the bar, he's like, this suit is officially Giorgio Armani. Ask my dad knows.
Although he was only on the show just shy of a year, John's departure from Game Grumps left the fan base divided and caused a fair amount of controversy. However, venturing to New York on his own gave John the chance to up his production value and focus more on JonTron as a show. Before long, he was contacted to shoot a series to advertise for Disney's new run of Star Wars products called Starcade. This series was met with some criticism and some problems behind the scenes, particularly because of other parties sticking their fingers in the JonTron formula, but was generally met with good reviews. It also culminated in a heartwarming reunion between Aaron and John, the first public collaboration they'd had in 2 years.
Aaron? John.
JonTron continues to this day and has only gone up in production value. Although his old independent videos still have a special place in my heart, you can't deny that he's still subtly brilliant.
If you spell subtly like this.
In the past, Respawn creatives have been inspired by JonTron's approach to entertainment, and I hope maybe you will be too. Until next time, I'm Devin Van Zandt. Thanks for watching Respawn TV.